All right, ladies and gentlemen, karibu sana. This is Ndizeye Rubasha TV, kawaida anaitwa Wandiga, and siku ya leo I want us to learn a lot of things. Kitu kwanza nataka kujua mbona each and every day nasema mimi naitwa Wandiga, japokuwa sitaki kutumia jina ya Isaiah, na Isaiah iko kwa Biblia, kwa sababu each and every time nikiintroduce like Isaiah, people expect me to be holy, but we are humans, you know. So I'm not alone. I'm here with my senior, and of course tunaenda kuongelea mambo mengi sana, na kawaida in these sessions nasemaga kwamba you pick what you deserve, don't pick what you don't deserve. Na at the end of the day we respect each and everyone's opinion and their views. Okay, so welcome once again Ndizeye Rubasha TV, naitwa Wandiga. Karibu sana.
Asante sana. So mimi naitwa Ndizeye Rubasha. So mimi kutoka Rwanda.
Okay.
So I was born in Rwanda, raised in Rwanda, and then I live in Kenya.
Okay.
So Kenya is part of my biography of my life.
Okay.
And then the last one, I immigrated to Australia.
Okay.
So Australia also is part of my biography. Yeah, because I live in Kenya, it became like my home.
For sure.
And I'm so happy to welcome me. This is my first podcast I've ever done. Sure. I really appreciate it. And we come to share my view. And what we talk about is what we think and how we are going to grow.
Yeah.
And also it's good for this technology has come to reach this level.
Yeah.
We can come sit in your corner, in your hood, in your home, and then we share what we believe.
For sure.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, we have been taught one thing to say only, especially as Africans.
Yeah.
You can't say anything else.
Yeah, beyond what you've been told.
You've been told. And I don't want to be enemy because what we believe. Yeah. So our belief has make living part, especially for Africans. So that the things we want to, that gap to widen. So we have different belief, but we become one.
Yeah. How spiritual are you?
So now, when I grow up, I grow up as in Rwanda, or majority were Catholic. Okay. So I grew up in Catholic family. I grew up, I was good in church, Sunday schools, everything I did. And when I came to Nairobi from 1994, I changed. Okay. So I changed, I became Protestant. Okay. So my wife, she's Kenyan. Okay. So I had to follow my wife religious. Yeah. And then I went to Australia, I became Presbyterian. Okay. So all my life I was just Christian, the way they see Christian, follow Sunday from all those three countries, I'll be part. So life now to say spirituality change during the COVID, why I live in Australia. So now, as I say, life is the same everywhere. But why in Australia people don't go to church?
Okay. People don't go to church in Australia?
They do, but majority, especially white community, don't go to church.
Maybe there's no churches there?
There are plenty of churches. Okay. Even now they are closing down because they are losing people. But back home, church, we are full.
For sure.
And I wonder why. So now the one things came in to me, it's who taught us this belief. And first thing I knew is the missionaries.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. Now, do Africa we know the missionaries, who kind of people who are there? They were really spirituality or they are no. So now that is why I'm not that spirituality anymore. So I believe myself as an African. And I say what most African don't hear. As I say, I am God. God lives in me. Sure. My mind and imagination, it's where God lives. Sure. And this is how our ancestors believed. Sure. You see, there was no church before colonial time.
100% sure.
Yes. Now, where we're coming from, we are coming from the people who never been to church. Our ancestors never be called Christians, never been called Muslim. In Africa, those names, they were not there.
Yeah, sure.
Now we live because of them.
True.
Now somebody else came, change the way we have to believe,
Yeah.
and the way we have to behave,
Yeah.
and the way we have to be called the names.
Yeah.
So now I wonder, maybe it's to grow in my mind. Why most people now we keep scaring to say what I'm saying? You see, who told you? You see, when I put my book, say, who told you
Yeah.
that you are not God? Because that is the first question. Make African get scared.
Sure.
If you tell a child you are God, you say, oh, are you crazy?
Yeah.
So that is what now we want to bring to people.
The Swahili word says mtoto jinsi umleavyo ndo jinsi akuavyo. So
Yes, yeah,
it's something they build in us. Now, who do you believe in right now?
So I believe in me, myself, because I'm God. God lives in me. So you have to believe in yourself first before you go to live somebody outside. There is one thing there. There is a creator.
Yeah.
So the creator is there to give us life. So the creator, it doesn't need to jump to do all those thinking to praise him.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. If you praise yourself, you praise your neighbor, that is what you believe. You are believing yourself. You are believing God lives in you, and he gives you everything you have. Yes. Who are supposed to thank as ourselves and then other human beings, because that you are God. We have to praise each other. Yeah. Not somebody in the sky who doesn't know where he is. You know? Yes. And when you look how this world has created, what does he need? Ourselves to respect each other, to love each other, to believe in ourselves. And if we do that, we're not going to have any issues. Yes. So to believe in yourself is the key.
Okay.
Yeah. That is why other community, they have been doing this for generation to generation. Yeah. But they don't say publicly.
Now, in African way, who created us? Because the Bible says God created us.
Yes.
Now, in African way, because before that there was no God. Hawako najua kuna Jesus and
yes,
the
see,
rest.
you remember its name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the creator. So each language, African language, each dialect has the name of creator.
True.
Yes. So that's what called creator. So the God in Kinyarwanda they call Imana, Swahili Mungu.
Sure.
So Mungu was there always. So now the Bible when it came, so I like Bible. So I have to read the full Bible in 2020 to be able to understand what it is. So what now I have learned, the missionaries translated the Bible as physical, not as mentally things has happening. Yeah. So when you hear Bible, you think, oh, this is the name, this is what happened. So that is the translation. But if the translation become mentally, it answers all questions. Yeah. Physically, what they teach us, it doesn't give all the answers. So that is where the key is. Yeah. But when you believe in spirituality, it makes sense.
Yeah. No. So you're saying 2020 you went through the Bible.
Yes.
From Genesis to
Revelation. Yes.
Because of COVID, or you have all the time to read the Bible.
Yes. So I have. So when I change, so when I grow up, as I said to you, Christians.
Yeah.
I didn't do highlight education. No, I just finished high school in Rwanda, and then I worked toward everything there. Language, speaking, learn Swahili in Kenya, learn English in Australia, just talking on the street. So now 2020, it came now my chapter to change, to be able to sit here. Something came in and said, when you have free time, what do you do? See, COVID times, it was chaos. So that fear came in. So they say you have to look after your health and then self-education.
Yeah.
So now the self-education came, so it took me now this spirituality. So I didn't choose it, but it's how it came to me. Yeah. So the first things I learned is to know who I am.
What made you change? Because there must be a reason.
Yeah, see, so the fear. So the fear, the COVID.
Okay.
Yes, I thought, oh, we live in Australia, you can't have that fear. But that period where nothing's happening, you look like you are in the war zone, that make me start thinking. So you can have a problem everywhere you are.
Sure,
when you're in the land of God, something can come up. True. So now that trigger which came, I was just walking, reading. And when you're reading, I get this guy, I was a motivation speaker, his name Never Goddard. You Google him, and he was keep telling, I am God. But as I said, no, what, this guy is crazy. But now as more you learn, you listen to him, so it take you now this direction to change my spirituality belief. So my identity came first. Yeah. Why I am Alois.
No, in Christianity way, we will say you took a lot of risk, because ukiasi Mungu watu najua kwamba the next time you are dead, you are no more.
Yes.
Now it's been years. How are you surviving?
Yeah.
Without the God we believe in?
Yes. So you remember, we still believe in God.
True.
But not outside one.
Okay.
Who believe in me. So the one I say, everybody has that God in themselves. We are billion of people.
Yeah.
Everybody has a dream.
True.
Everybody talk to somebody.
True.
We are sitting here. There's somebody telling me,
okay,
where are you going? I was going in the car. Where were you going? Why do you need to do this anyway?
It's not instincts.
Yes, that God telling you.
Okay.
Yeah. So God tells you everything. When you are walking, when you are dreaming, he says, say, oh, don't go there. You don't need to do that. And now you have to talk to them according what you want to do. So the person who protects you, it's in you. So God, he doesn't need outside to protect us, because he's telling you, okay, turn left, turn right. He's with you every time. And sometimes he can tell you jump.
And you jump.
And you jump.
Okay.
Some you pass, some you fail.
Yeah.
And that person is there for you. And even if you fail, he's going to lift you up. He's going to tell you how you're going to go up.
Okay.
And that's God in ourselves. So now, the fear we had, it was put us by missionaries. So missionaries, when they say, you can't compare yourself to your God, they are talking about themselves.
Yeah.
Yes, not the God in the Creator.
Okay. Now, who are they introducing to us, the missionaries?
Who?
Because if they knew Africans we believe, or we are our gods, then why were they introducing someone we don't know to us?
Yes, because African had weak mind. Okay. So we are the most weakest mind in this whole continent. So the reason is, when our ancestors were there, had in the whole continent, they have culture of naming their children.
Okay.
Yes. Every tribe in Kenya, they have name culture, naming.
True.
Been there for generations. So somebody to come in to interfere in it is just to say, put you down. You are nothing. Take your identity. I give you my identity. If you want to put somebody down, take away his identity. You finish them. And that is the consequence we have now, up to now. Because somebody give you his identity. He came to your house.
Yeah.
You can't eat this. You have to call your children this name. It's mean you are nothing. And that is what keep happening. When you look at that tribe, fought. Indians, they were colonized the same as Africans. True. But they never touched their name. They never touched their spirituality. That is why they've been respected. No matter what the condition the colonizer did, but the respect is for their identity. Yeah. Why they give us our name, why they translate the Bible the way it is to distract us, to disconnect us from the God. Because when you go, God lives in you, there's no one you go to feel. You feel proud of yourself. You feel, that's the change with me.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I can say, talk to you, to say, this is your God, with conviction, because I can see the difference. when I was thinking God live in the heaven, and now when I see God lives in me, yeah, it makes a huge difference.
When was the last time you were in church?
Me, I go to church.
Okay.
But I go to church as me, as God, not as followers. So church is a community where you can go. Yeah, like weekend. It's a gathering, but nothing to do with God.
Okay.
Yes. Don't go to church you think there's anything to go with God. It's a gathering. It's a community.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what it is.
So when people are shouting Jesus, Jesus, you don't shout Jesus, Jesus.
No, because that is why. So those who shout most of the times, they are fanatics. So there's a fanatics of religious, the member of religious, that's what they call it, because that is how the practice of that denomination, that is how they do it. Some they jump, some they kneel down, some, so everybody did different thing. So it's the same, even our community, they used to do different things. Yeah. They're praising their God. But that is, you are praising which God? You yourself. Yes, the God in the sky doesn't need you to jump. Okay. But when you are jamming to yourself. You are praising yourself. But we think they are serving outside.
Now, yeah. I heard somewhere that missionaries, they killed a lot of Africans. Why?
Because they were nothing to do with God. They came to conquer, to colonize through the church. Okay. They are most of them, they didn't have families. Most of them, they are people who were trying to discover, didn't have life in Europe.
Okay.
Some they are spies to change how to feel. Now, because when they are spy, when they came to the religion, so that is where they trap us. That is where the fear came to us. So no leader who could have continued to against them. They were powerful.
So they were like powerful.
Yes, they were powerful. So now they learn to take us colonial in their mind. Okay. So that's why they colonize as easily through mind, through religious, through colonialism. So no one has vetted who these people, who they were. Is it what they told us? Is it true? Okay. Or is it wrong?
Yeah, we just bought that.
We just bought it. Now our pastors, our leaders now still teaching what colonial has told us, what missionary has told us. Which missionary now, he doesn't teach his own people about this God. No. Only he can teach us here, because that is where we have been trapped. Using the name. Yeah. That is why you say the fear we have in is the fear we've been put by missionaries.
It's not our own fear.
Yeah, it's not our own fear. Yes.
Why do we see miracles in churches, yet you say we are our own God, we are the God? But yet unaenda kanisani, mtu anakuguza hivi unaanguka chini.
Yes. So you remember those they are fanatics. Yeah. So those they are fanatic, and then also each leaders in the church, they know how to manipulate the congregation. Yeah. So the more they do those, the more that fear. See, the church is fear. Yeah. They keep teaching the sins. Okay. See, there is nothing positive. Sometimes they teach. They keep always fear. They keep always sins. Yeah. And then they say, God is going to help you. So God who's going to help you, it's your mind. Okay. It's your God. So when you're going to commit a crime, a child can, most children lies, because lies is nature. So when he lies, he'll go to do something. They say, oh, God is watching you. See? Sometimes that God, the fear is the fear they put in children. Yeah. But if you tell him, if you do something, somebody's going to feel, be honest, the fear is in you. God is in you. So you're not going to do it because he talk to you. Because he tell you, okay, if you touch that, you're going to be punished. Yeah. Yeah. See? Now, does the child does it? Yes, it does it. Yeah. And even though it's going to be punished. But now if we learn to work with your mind, your God is there, you are not going to do it. Okay. Yes, you are not going to do it, because now People steal money and then they go to church gold to bless them.
They give 10% of
They give 10%. You see, we do wrong.
And we take it to
we
church.
take it to church. See, that because the church, that is congregation. I think when we look, millions churches has collected since colonial.
Yeah.
And the churches.
Collect a lot of money.
Billions and billions, we can't count it.
Yeah.
So now, the community here now, Africans now, pastors, so now they're competed now, the churches. You see, it used to be always big churches, all white churches.
Yeah.
They collected, even now, they're still collecting billions of money. So now they have competition now, pastors everywhere around, every corner, there's churches there. So, and they keep teachers fear of God.
Yeah.
Why?
No, sometime last year, President donated some millions to a certain church here in Kayole, and they had to refund the donation because they felt like the man is not clean.
You see, like now, that kind of belief, see, that belief, it keep putting us down completely because the money is going to help other gods. True. Other gods is what we do. There's nothing, we are connecting because to our mind. Nothing make to connect. Okay. Every job you do, every service you do, is connecting. But we have refused as African to open our mind, to listen something else we can say. So you don't want to take some things and you know completely you need it. You need it for the community. Yeah. You need it for anything because money is a service you are giving to people. And the pastors, they get a lot of money because mentally people, they think they some inspired, some are being protected through their belief. So they are really powerful because they use the mind. Okay. That is why they collect a lot of money. That is the most purpose of those churches when they are starting.
They know the right thing we should be doing.
Yes.
But now they don't want to tell us this is the right thing we should do.
Yes, yeah.
Now, let's forget about that. Identity. I have a Christian name, and not only me, I know what wengi, they called Peter, John, whatever, Joshua. People expect them to be like people, they're owning the name, people, the names from the Bible. If you are Razak, people are expecting you to perform miracles. People expect you to be holy. Now, how does these names affect us? So
now, you remember that was identity. Identity factors since the colonial came.
Yeah.
So I'll give you example. In Kenya, I went to visit my friend in Kisumu, in Lowland. So it was in the village. We went there. And we were walking, and they said the names, some Christians, and they said, well, say Luo. And then, as I say, can somebody who was born here can have name like some other tribe? Can you find anyone here who call his name Kamau, Kariuki, or Musyoka in the Luoland? He said, no.
One name.
There's no child who could be Nissen, these names, because this is the Luoland.
Yeah.
See, now, we can't share as African, Kenyans, their name
with their identity
because they are different community.
Yeah, sure.
Because the names it represent the crown where you're coming from.
True.
Yes, if you see the names as Tieno, you will know that person is from there. Yeah. If you know Kamau, you know that is name. Yeah. That is what it was supposed to be until the white came to put us down. And that is what happened. So now, to do that, they put now some in the Bible. So now, why all the Bible is translated by who? By English. So now, there is no God who had those names. There is no God who named anyone else. But they use it, this is God's names. No, the names, their name like anything there. Every name in the Bible has a meaning. The same as African names, they has a meaning. So that is where now they've been confused. You remember, churches, religious, connected with God. They take God things, it belongs to them. So that is where they have been make us to be confused. So I changed my name.
You changed it?
Yes, I changed it.
At how old?
5 years ago now.
Okay.
Yeah, completely.
Okay.
I changed in Australia in 2024. Official, I remove Alois. So Alois is white name.
Yeah.
Why do I need to be called white names? Do I know even what was meaning? No. And I say Ndizeye Rubasha, so which is Ndizeye mean I have faith.
Wow.
And then Rubasha is mean as able. So when you see those names, exactly if you've been Rwanda, you will know this is African names. And that is what made me to change. Even now, we just come from Rwanda to change now official in Rwanda names. But names had a can't come out in the mind because it takes long time. So now, do we African young kids can think that way? Do we feel? No, because it has been embedded in our mind for long times, so we can't even know if this is African names or if it is African name. Only is just the pride. So if you have French name, you are proud of French. So if you have English name, you are proud of English name. If you have Arabs names, you have the pride of Arabs names. So always we go to look. So can you go to any nation in Saudi Arabia, you found somebody in his name is Kamau or Kariuki? No, they will not go to allow to have those names. But us,
we can use
have
any name.
Any names there. So that is what we got to think about it. It's just to bring our pride. To know who we are. We have to go back first to our identity.
Wow. Now, does the naming affect our daily activities? What we do today, does name affect it?
No direct, not direct for our when we do the breeding, the eating there. But now as we grow as a community, yes, it's affecting us. Why? We should be name ourselves. But for your work, your doing your business, it doesn't. It's just the pride in the mind. Yeah. So the pride in the mind is just make who you are. Yeah. So because the change, it come within us. Yes, the change come within us.
Now, where I'm coming from Lonyanza, where you visited the other day, and there are a lot of my friends, they were called Trufosa, Trufena. Those are the traditional names. But sasa hivi ukiangalia jina, they changed their names to Nancy, things like that. Now, how does this affect them? Because they had the original name, but at some point in life wamekoja wakasema like hii jina ni mbaya. Jina ni ya wamama wazee ama watu wazee, but now mimi ni kijana. Mbona natumia jina watu wa.
So now that's another things we have as ourselves and culture because of marketing of European something there. So we have that things called poor mind. So poor minds mean we admire some things outside. So we think something outsider is the best than to create our own. See, education we've been given by colonial, he should work for us. He should have come to work for us. We are in this tribe. We have these names. Can we make it better always as we grow? Can we make more names? But no, whatever we left, education is just working for the colonial system. So that is why, again, it was embedded by churches because the churches always are on ground to baptize, to do things there. So now the churches can't baptize you until you have the white name, Christian name. And then that is the consequence. That is the division. So the divisions we have in Africa, it's Christians and the Muslim. We are the most people who's going to wake up to go to fight to anyone in that sense. Christian, they go to stand, go to fight to be like that. Muslim, they go, even they forgot you are Kenyan. They forgot you are African because their identity have been embedded in the religious. That's where we went wrong. And that's why we can call it poor mind. That's why somebody say a white name, say, oh, I'm going to have white name. Like sometimes people could like say, oh, hi babe, sweetheart. So we are not going to find those names in our local language. Why? Because we think this is the best for
if you don't call them those sweet names, they feel like you don't love them.
You don't love them. Yes. And then also, because when it started long times, the people who went to study abroad, so also when they came, so they've been affected mentally by the ways they instead to come, come home, let me become home. No, they came say, oh, I'm better than this one. You see, I think we should be we should continue to take the names there. So the educator who went long time ago is the one who came even to destroy our identity than anyone else. Because the elderly people, there's some who refuse to take names. I can tell you the story about the name in Rwanda. There was this king when the colonial came. His name was Yuhi Musinga. He was the king. And the Belgium told him, you have to be baptized. And they said, no, I will not be baptized. I say, if you're not be baptized, you can't rule. And he really accepted and said, I will never change my name. He gave the throne to his son. And his son was being baptized by Belgium. He worked in Belgium. And then he went to live in exile. That is the person which he knew his identity. But he didn't want to fight because he could see if he go to fight, he's going to kill his people because the colonial, they were powerful when it could be. But he left by himself and he died in exile. Now, the colonizer is always keeping that, teaching the story about him, the negative. So when I learned the history, they will say this king was bad. He was doing the. So now I wonder why they call him bad. Because he refused to change his name, to change his identity. And after that, there is no Rwandan again who could be named any other name. You can't find, because from the ground in the church, you will not be allowed. So
to use different name.
Different name. Okay. So you have to use Christian name. And then African name. And that's how I think there. So that's again, Islam also see the weakness of mind of Africans. Also they came in because they could see we were weak in the mind. So that's why we have these divisions.
Wow. Now, should we change our names now to African names? Should we turn back like you did?
Yes. And even if we don't change, our social media platform should be our African name.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you Google African name, you're not going to find James there. You're not going to find Yvonne there. You're going to find Hamis there. You're not going to find things there. So that's why we are going back. Everything we want to fight, everything we want to achieve, we have to go back to our identity. There is no reader in those countries, for example, Russia, India. You're going to find the readers, which name they have. They have their own names.
True.
But look in Africa, Muslim names, Christians names, everything's there. So that's the thing we should be. When we gain independence, see, we gain independence for ruling ourselves. Some countries who the colonizer has been changed their name under their own name. So all those countries, they have changed, they took African name. So why they took the land name and they forgot their people's name? See, independence, it should have changed everything we have been given with the colonizer. That is where we went wrong, because he knew how to do it. Yes. We should not be called these names. It should not be like that. But that is how it works. That is why we are here to talk about it, to bring the idea together and the feel. And also, when you are older, it's hard to change name. It's so good, long process. But now, young families, do you want to name your children colonial name, or do you want to create names? And the Department of Cultures, what they do, what they do, what they work about, calling about culture. So when you lose your identity, you lose half of your culture. See, identity is not only what we eat, how we dance.
Okay.
Sometimes they could think what we dress, because people keep saying, oh, why do you dress a tie and a suit? But this is a product.
True.
Yes, and this product, sometimes even the white could say, oh, this is my product. He took also from other people.
True.
Yes,
True.
and also the cotton. He take cotton from everywhere to create the thing there. But the identity is a part of culture. But what now, those service in the government, what they do about the name? They say things are like that. But because if you're religious, you're not going to say, oh, even if you're head of culture, you're not going to say, oh, let's we change our name.
They'll not allow you to do that.
But that is say, why do you think to be Christians, you have to have a white name? Why you can't be a Kenyan, both name, and be Christian, whatever you feel to do things. But they say, no, you have to be like that, which is mean. This is their only way to do it. Like if I live in Australia now, if they see my name, they say, oh, are you Christian or what? I say, no, I'm just African spirituality belief. You see, I remove that identity. That identity does not belong to me. That is why they give us that names. Yes. And you can see it affect them because they still always continue to overpower us. And the only way they will go to do overpower us is to have their names.
So we work with their spirits, not our spirit.
Yeah, not our spirit. Even not our ancestral spirituality.
They collide.
Yes.
Spirits za wazungu na yetu.
Yes. So normally they're the same, but they teach us ours is bad. Ours is bad. You know, all those things they say. But that is the time. That's what it was. So education now, he should have, they give us, we should have learned, okay, how do we use our ancestral spirituality with the modern comes in there? You see? Because everything has changed.
Sure.
So the growing infrastructure, everything changed. Now we know it's only white people who brought it. Because they are ahead, because they know, they say, okay, we can invent everything there. As we think, oh, it could not happen to us. No, it could have happened.
Now, tell us about your book.
So my book now comes also what I have learned. And as I say, when I told people you are God, everybody was scared. Are you Ndizeye, are you crazy? Why can you say that? And that's why I came in. Who told you that you are not God?
True.
And I know it's missionaries. And the reason and the purpose told us is just to rule of us. So everything I'm talking about in the book is just to take back our history, to go back where were you before, not go to live like that, so to think how we were. So now, if we think that way, it's going to be easy mentally. So my book is more mentally talking about taking us, this missionary, they were not right. If I say some things, open your mind, not fight. So that's the problem. So I want to teach people, okay, listen. When people see my title, straight away they don't even want to open it. You see, because that title, it touched them somewhere. But that shouldn't be like that. And that's why I should be reading it. So the religious made us to say, there's a word that they could like to say. It's so powerful word. It's always I keep forgetting about it. If I remember, the word, if you call yourself God, it's blasphemy. That is the word they are putting in people's mind, and they think it's from God. No, it's from a colonial mind. Yes, to control you. Don't dare say that. Christians here, they go to attack you. Easily. See, they forgot.
They will say, get saved. Find Christ.
They easily to attack you just because of the word you say. So that's why we should stop. Let our youth, our generation start thinking. Not only believe, let's start thinking. What are we believing? And that's what the book is just come out to challenge.
To challenge.
Yeah.
You are saying we are God. And
Yes.
why do we suffer if we are God? You know, God can change everything.
Yes, we change everything because we came here to experience good and evil.
Yeah, yeah.
And good or evil, they are
So
the same.
if I'm God, I can change any situation in my life.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Every change. And even if you can correct it, it make you to go through that challenge.
But why do we suffer now?
Because that would came to experience. So the suffering, it's a period.
Experience.
Yes, experience. See, you come to the time of sickness. You go through that. Many people now, they're in that period of sickness.
Yeah.
Some come out, others don't come out. So your time of happiness, nice happiness. The times change anytime. You may sleeping, you wake up, nothing has happened, but the fear in your mind. You fear something, or you go walk on the street and nothing has happened. That is how God has told us there. So now you go to learn to remove that fear with a period of time. So people say God is good.
All the time.
God is not good. God is powerful. Yes. When you know who's powerful, everything's under it. Yes. Good and evil is within you.
Yeah.
That is why a missionary tells us you're going to go somewhere. Why does he tell us to go somewhere and they have never been there? See? Tell us you got to go to heaven.
Yeah.
Why? You haven't been there.
No,
You have not experienced there.
Yeah.
Why you keep telling us you're going to go there? Why you keep telling? You see, that fear. There are people in church now who are jumping. They're just waiting to go.
You have to go to heaven.
To go to heaven because he have been told that is an area we go to go. No. Yes. Hey. Hell and heaven is not a place you are going to go. See, heaven and hell, it's here. Only we have to enjoy what we have because we have one way. Every human being is one way. You are born, you go to live. So what missionaries tell us, we don't know when Jesus is going to come, when in the time.
And will come back as a thief.
Yes, so now it's a different way now. We don't know when Jesus live in us. So when God live in me, that is where you die because that is part of life. So no one knows when in this world. Anyone, in any condition, he can go anytime. So we have to believe that. We have to know our times is good to go there. So it's not a sin. It's not because of what you did. It's not because of anything there. Because that is the journey. So if you accept that is the journey, life is going to be better for everyone. You will not get scared to go. Because who told you to get scared? It's a missionary.
Reception of your book. How did people react to it? How are people reacting to it right now?
Yes, not good yet.
Okay.
Yes, no good. So we try to get to marketing it. So and also we try to learn, educate every single day. So the reason so the title bring fear. Yeah. So the fear is inbred in us. So that is the problem we have now because the fear.
Okay, we have the hard copy.
Yes.
Have this. Yeah, who told you that you are not God? Okay. Let me pick a random page.
And then when even you look, when missionary came, look how they were dressing. See, that also was making some things there to put fear, to show it's God with dress code.
Wow. Now there's this one, you say God is far away in heaven. He accesses only through us and our churches. That's what we know. If you want to access God, lazima you went through the church.
Yes.
Na ukubali Yesu kwa mwokozi wa maisha yako.
You see, and then you remember now, we got to learn God is easier for him to communicate with you through your mind. Yes. So anything God tell you, it come with you first.
Okay.
So when you go to tell something pastor, but your God has already talked to you. Yeah. So now the fear they put us in is why we go to see the pastor. Is why we go to see church on Sunday. But no, you have to start within you first.
How can we get this book?
So now I have this one. You can get it on Amazon.
Yeah.
And if you go to Amazon, you can get it. And also with this new technology on my website, ndizeye.rubashamedia.com. So you can get soft copy. Yeah, and also I wrote it in my language.
Yeah, you translated it.
Kinyarwanda. Okay. Yes, translated the Kinyarwanda. Yeah, so the Kinyarwanda one, at least I sell much the English one that in Kinyarwanda.
Yeah.
So I still have more work to do to market it well, to bring that to Kenya. And also I realized that there's many people also who want to hear what we are talking about.
True.
Yeah, there's a huge number of Kenyans around here who want to feel their voices has been pulled them down, because if you start to say something different, you'll be just pull them down. So we want to see, give us also time to be free about our belief, about our Christianity. That is the most things we should start, especially this platform, to bring to people. There's many platforms which they will not allow me to go there because the things are against anything there.
So how much is the book, hard copy and
so
the soft
now
copy?
It's 700 Kenya shillings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Both soft copy and hard copy.
Yeah. So we have not yet a hard copy in bookshop in Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah, but on Amazon, yes, it's there. Okay. So there's the same price.
700 Kenya shillings. So if you want to change your life, you want to learn a lot of things, you want to learn to know who you are, I think this the best thing you should have. Who told you that you are not God? I think maybe I'll have to get a copy ndio niweze kusoma sana, niweze kujua who I am, kwa sababu I might be saying kwamba mimi ni mtu fulani, kumbe sio mimi, because what you were taught when you were young, or what you found people in your community or in your family believed in, that's what you're going to carry for the rest of your life.
Yes.
But at some point you can change.
Yes, you can.
It depends. You changed your name. Other people have done from being Christians to they don't believe in Christianity anymore. Yes. So as you grow each and every day, you take what you think is good for you.
Yes.
And it's a free world. Hakuna mtu atakushika like ume change a lot of things.
Yes.
Now we are God. What can we do for other people?
So there are two things now we got to learn when you say you are God. So God, even the Bible say, love your neighbor
as you love yourself.
If you take that only, you will not have sin, you will not have issue with anyone, we got to live in peace. So to live in peace is to know this person is God like me. You live him, love him.
Yeah.
You need to interact with him.
True.
But when you feel love him, he changed everything for you. That is what we needed. So it's not the physical rules that have been given us. It had to be mental. You know this is my person. And you don't wish anything bad can happen to them because you don't wish happen to you. You're not going to do that. You're not going to steal somebody. You're not going to steal money from somebody. You're not going to do anything they were doing there. That's how we learn. When you look these countries we live in Australia or everywhere, when you look the way they do service, so the way they do service, it's true their belief. He knows he's not going to do something. He knows he's not going to get money corrupt, which the money is going to build or road or is going to build a school. He will never do that. So his judgment is going to kill him. So now here, we do it back home or whatever in Africa. So now the comfort is going to go to church to protect that guilt you did to the people. Yes. You steal money to go to build a pipe of water in your village and you steal it. And how do you feel? That guilt, it fills you. That's why you can see most people go to church. Yeah, because that guilt is going to kill you no matter what you do. But you enjoy it, but it's going to feel guilty for you. You go to pass through there. You say, oh, I could have something there. See, and that will keep looking. Since the colonial left, so the things, there were left many physical to do it, we never did it. We stop to do it because we know this is not something's for us. Like when I came from Kigali this morning, and I was going to the airport. Kigali is so clean. You have never believed there. And now we are coming here in Nairobi, and I said, how can this city change? Can these people think this should not be like that? So why now they think that is the way of living? So this is a huge city. It's a billion there. So now why? See, that is where God comes in. If you know you are God, if you know your service you got to give to other people, you got to claim that. You got to be responsibility for that. So that's what the God we're talking about is God of living, not God of create. He give us the land, but who's going to clean it? Us through their mind.
So we should plant more trees in Nairobi.
See?
Now, if I'm God, can I perform miracles? Because I think I'd love that. Perform miracles to other gods.
Yes, so miracles come from within you. Yes. So the miracles with capability, what is in your mind. Your God is going to give you the miracle. Anything you do, it's your miracle. Because it comes from your mind. What else do you do without thinking? So now, why these white people inventors, when they're inventing, do you think they go to pray to God to invent?
No.
They talk to God because it's right there. See, now that is why every invention, it comes from there because they know deep down the inventor is God. The creator is within themselves. Yes. The dream, you have to see the dream. Everything has been created. It came first somebody's mind. But because they opened that mind, everything has been created. There's some Africans who their mind, they know they could build camera. So all those was people's mind. But now to put it in physical, them they continue because they believe them ahead of us. But that is why when we study, when we be educated, that mind, he had to fix it. You see? Why do you fix it? Something don't create. Because everything is connected in one God. Yes. Why kids want to do computer? It's because it's connected in his mind. Why he want to do camera? Is because he connected with the mind. So that is what now our God is now. So now the people who are successful is because they serve more mind than other ones. And you serve mind for physical or mentally. So the churches serve millions of millions mentally. It could be both lies and truth. They're the same. They kill the same. There is no different. You can't have a life based on the truth. So, mimi napenda bwana yangu sikue akue truthful. Hiyo hawezekani. Because the truth can be evening a lie. Yes, and both heart the same. And the lie in the morning could be the truth in the evening. True. See, and it kills you. You know, it kills you. That is why God performs miracle every single day. See, the love, it become enemy. True. Easily your wife can tell you in the morning, say, huyu mtu ametoa wapi kitu. In the morning, last night you are nice, but in the morning anakuambia unasema hii nyumba mimi sitarudi hapa. And that is how mind works. The mind is God. Always there is miracle. Miracle people say, I can't have birth. I can't get a baby. So because it take long times, the mind, the fear people tells you, you think that is true. But again, if you can't have something, it's what your God has put you. You can't have that thing. Your mind is going to tell you to do different ways to do it. But to be able to do it, it's going to come through your mind, not through what the pastor say. Because the pastor is not going to play for you something you have never asked.
True.
Yes.
They're going to give you what you asked for.
You have to ask for. And where do you ask for? Where you get it from? In your mind.
In your mind. Someone might say you are bitter of Christianity. Did Christianity did something wrong to you?
No. So Christianity, what he did, it's also somehow to shape the community. That's what he did. So it's a community. but not nothing to do with God.
Okay.
Yes, it's a community working. They put education. So that is why also you can found they know where to take people. They know because this is the powerful institution in the world. Sure. It's nothing to be against it. It's nothing to do with religious, but it's the way we translated ourselves, especially Africans, especially those pastors. They should go back. They think, is it this real? What I'm teaching is it because my financial gain, or is it because we want to change the community? You see, and that is the powerful. So when now we say these things, they used to say, oh, when the end of the world is going to come, they will come the false prophets. There's no false prophet. You see, but they knew as we go to say something like that, because there are people who say it for a long time ago, but the church, they put their voice down. So all this book we reading, never go that. When you go on YouTube, there's many. So all those information were there, but the church has kept away from the people.
Wow. Thank you so much for your time. Now, before we wind up, why must we turn our back from Christ?
Because we are Christ.
Okay.
Yes, we are Christ. We already against, we are thinking is away from us. Me, I'm telling you, you are Christ. Don't turn away from him because he lives with you. He's there with you. Don't go to look outside from you. Anything you're going to do in this world. Start within because it's where he lives. He created in your own image. Which image? You know, in the beginning it was Word, and the Word was God. That's why we are here. Because you're putting this world, people, and their mind outside. That is where they are being taken away. That is the purpose of missionary. To take us African away from our God. Because this is the most powerful a child is going to have. I believe themselves. You see when you're watching the game, soccer game, everything there. If African kids score goals, he had to point the finger in the sky. But you have never seen a white kids who do things there. You got to put there. Because they have been embedded to know we are God. They embedded to believe in themselves. This is what millions, they say, oh, we are young, or we are majority, we are going to do things, where to the future of Africa? There is no future of Africa until we change our mind. See, we have been majority for since independence. We have been stronger since independence. So when you become stronger, what do you become? Slave. When you become more successful, what do you become again? Colonizers. See, now they keep lying these days, oh, African is the future. There is no good way in the future if we continue to be consumer. See, in this world we are consumer. We don't invent anything. We don't make anything.
But they're using our products to make those things.
Yes. So you remember now the reason they use our product, even the Bible, it was somewhere there where I think it was Jesus, somebody was giving people money, and then one servant didn't use it. He keep it, and then God take away from him. So that is what happened. So we are not using what we were supposed to use. So other person is going to use it because he's creating for the other gods. That's what happening. But because he's more powerful than us through mind, that is why he used his product, our product. Not our product, it's our product.
Our product.
Yes, because he serves of everyone. But if you know you are God, you are not going to sell it cheaper. You know how to deal with the Chinese who come or the missionary who came. You see, but now we sell coffee in $1, but we go to buy it in $5. So do have people who have been, I'm not economist, I'm not something there, but why do we allow that? Is again that thing there, the poor mind, and also connected to lose that identity.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Asante sana.
I think we've learned a lot. And one of these days, tutakutafuta tena, tuweze explore maybe other areas. Because, you know, when we are finding our roots, we are finding our ways. It's not only one way, there are different junctions we must take. So thank you so much for today. So guys, hapo kwa description tumeweka link for the book. If you want to buy, you want to read, you can get it from the link right there. Kutoka kwangu sina la ziada. Like I said, tukianza, chukua kile kimekupendeza. And that's all for today. Thank you so much. Subscribe. This is Mzwaki Bao TV. They call me Wandiga, and see you next time.